If you own a rugged truck and you love off-roading, then you're probably riding on a set of tough mud terrain tires. But with winter around the corner, you might be wondering if those tough-looking tires are going to be tough enough for the snow. Well, the answer to that question is both yes and no, so let me explain as we talk tires. So mud terrain tires are designed for the great outdoors. Maybe you're crawling over rocks or you're fording through creeks and other small bodies of water. Well, if so, mud terrain tires are hardy enough to tackle that kind of tough stuff. But what about snow? Are mud terrain tires tough enough for winter? Well, oddly enough, the answer to that question is both yes and no. So let me explain. Mud terrain tires will get you through the winter season if you live in the part of North America where your definition of winter falls into one of two extremes. So on the one hand, if winter in your neck of the woods is very light in that temperatures don't get too cold, you get the occasional sprinkling of snow, and you never really see ice or packed snow on local roads, or worse yet, you never see ice with like a thin film of water on the surface. Well, that's one extreme where mud terrain tires will probably get you through the winter season just fine. At the other end of the spectrum, mud terrain tires will also do well in deeper snow and heavier snow. So if you live maybe off the grid and you spend most of your time crawling through deep snow with your tires aired down, well, then you should be okay if you drive slowly and you drive carefully. However, if like most of us, you live in this middle area where you're dealing with snow-covered highways, you're dealing with icy roads, and you're dealing with the dreaded ice with like a thin layer of water on it, then a mud terrain tire, as aggressive as it looks, is not the right choice for winter conditions in your area. And that's because mud terrain tires weren't designed for that type of terrain. They don't offer optimum grip on ice and on the kind of packed snow you see on the highways. For better grip, you want to step down in aggression to a set of either all-terrain tires or rugged terrain tires, ideally with the Three Peak Mountain Snowflake logo on the sidewall. And that tells you that they can handle the snow. They can handle the ice that you're going to see in your area on a daily basis. Now, all-terrain tires and rugged terrain tires may not look as cool or as aggressive as a mud terrain tire, but when it comes to optimum winter grip, aggressive looks isn't what you need. You don't need those big blocks of rubber that are typical with mud terrain tires. Instead, you need a rubber compound that stays pliable at cold temperatures. And you need a tire with lots of sipes in it, those cuts, which will increase the tire's ability to stick to icy roads and to stick to snow-covered roads. So unless winter in your area is really wimpy, or unless you plan to spend your entire winter crawling through heavy, deep snow, then you'll want to swap out your mud terrain tires for a set of all-terrain tires or rugged terrain tires with Three Peak Mountain Snowflake logo on the wall. Come spring, you can put your mud terrain tires back on their truck and get back to crawling over rocks again. Now, if you're wondering if it makes financial sense to buy a set of dedicated winter tires for your truck that you're going to be using for a few months out of the year anyway, you'll want to watch this video here. And as always, thanks for watching.